She trusted someone she knew for years, someone who had been part of her life, someone she never feared. But one cold winter night, that trust turned into a deadly mistake, and by morning, Emily Carter was gone. This is one of the most disturbing true crime cases in modern American history. A case that shocked investigators, haunted a quiet community, and raised chilling questions about trust, betrayal, and evil hiding in plain sight. This is the story of Emily Carter. Emily Carter was 29 years old. She lived alone in a quiet suburban neighborhood in the United States, the kind of place where people left doors unlocked and waved at their neighbors every morning. Emily worked as an administrative assistant at a local medical office. She was known as kind, responsible, and deeply trusting. Friends described her as someone who always believed the best in people. She helped coworkers, checked on her neighbors, and stayed close to a small circle of people she trusted completely. Emily believed the world was a safe place, and she believed the people in her life would never hurt her. She was wrong. One of the closest people in Emily's life was someone she had known for years, someone who had been inside her home, someone she spoke to regularly. To outsiders, this person seemed normal, friendly, reliable. There were no obvious warning signs, no history of violence, no reason to suspect anything was wrong, at least, not at first. It was a cold winter night. Emily had just finished dinner when her phone rang. The call came from someone she trusted. The conversation was short. Witnesses later said Emily sounded calm, even casual. Minutes later, Emily grabbed her coat, locked her door, and walked outside. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. The next morning, Emily didn't show up for work. That alone was alarming. Emily never missed work without calling. Hours later, police received a report. Emily's car had been found abandoned on the side of a quiet road several miles from her home. The doors were unlocked, her phone was missing, her purse was still inside. But Emily was nowhere to be found. Investigators knew immediately this was no accident. Police launched a full-scale investigation. They questioned everyone in Emily's life: friends, family members, co-workers. Most stories matched, but one person's account didn't. Their timeline kept changing. Details didn't line up. At first, it seemed like nervousness, but detectives began to notice something else. This person knew details about Emily's disappearance that had never been released to the public. Surveillance footage would change everything. Cameras from a nearby gas station captured Emily's car that night. She wasn't alone. Another vehicle followed her, and that vehicle belonged to the person she trusted most. When confronted with the evidence, the truth began to unravel. What investigators uncovered was chilling. A hidden obsession, a growing resentment, a dark secret that had been buried for years. Trust had given the killer access, and that access became deadly. Emily's body was eventually found in a remote area. The person responsible was arrested and later convicted. The town was left in shock. No one could believe that someone so familiar, someone so trusted, could be capable of such evil. Emily's story became a warning. Sometimes the real danger isn't a stranger in the dark, it's someone you already trust. If this story shocked you, subscribe for more real American true crime stories. Because the truth is often darker than fiction. This true crime story is based on real events that shocked the United States. Discover how trust turned into tragedy in this disturbing crime documentary. Subscribe for more American true crime stories every week. If you want next,